Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We're in day 5 of part 2 of the Aquatic Archaeologist. I said something in yesterday's comments about this, but I'm going to say it vocally here. I get bored with projects a lot about this spot, and I kind of lose I don't get bored, I lose my momentum. But I think because I took such a big break in between these two parts of this journal, I started at the beach. It's going to be finished at the lake. Um, it has been a lifesaver for me, not project wise, creativity wise, and really and truly, it's all just dictating itself. And today, I'm only going to work on the art pages, on some of the pages that I put in yesterday. I'm going to just embellish them a little more, theoretically not matching, bringing out some of the colors. Ooh, that box tipped over. I'm not putting all those back right now. I will go with this box of paints. But taking clues from the page opposite and using colors from that page and kind of trying to make the two sides work, even though I did not do that purposely when I was putting the paper down yesterday. Sorry about my desk. I'm editing at my desk. Sorry. I have a squeaky desk. There's a ghost in my desk that wants to paint so bad, but I won't let it. Oh, sorry. Robin McClendon has just put something up on Patreon. Yay. Okay. Anyhow, it's all going off here. My husband's talking in the background. Hopefully you can't hear that. Anyhow, so I just went around with, this is all mostly gouache, some acrylic paint in this container, but it's got a real airtight lid and it stays moist. But I'm just doodling with paint on all of these papers that I put in yesterday is what I'm doing. And having a ball. And I like what you said yesterday, Kurtie, about evil. I like what you said. We're not going to go into that topic again today. Anyhow, because I got off on a tangent the other day. It's just terrible. Anyhow, so art. Get back to art. Focus on art, lady. And this surely is not art. This is just swatches of paint on pieces of magazines and doodling on top of that paint. But boy, oh boy, does it give you some inner peace. At least it does for me. I think I'm on a post-travel, pre-travel, what do you call it? A post-travel blues. That could be a name of a rock and roll song, the post-travel blues. I'm post-travel, but then I'm also pre-travel because there's only a month in between each of my trips. And Judy, you should be coming up on yours. If I don't hear from you, have a great time. Have a great time. Anyhow, she's going way, way to the other part of the world. Amen. I'm going to maybe the same hemisphere. No, I don't know. I'm going to another part of the world. So we're both traveling. Lucky us. But I'm getting a little nervous for that long flight. Judy, how do you feel about that long flight? Oy, oy, oy. Anyhow, so this one was actually my most fun to do. There's a lot of pink and a lot of pale green in the opposing page, and that certainly is not in this page. Okay. My husband's making an errand run with the dog. On Fridays, I'm doing this on Fridays. He goes to a little prayer breakfast thing at the church, just for companionship, fellowship. But they were talking about they need to update their plans for a shooter in a church, and that our security cameras are not working and haven't worked for, I'm not telling you what church this is. Not that any of you guys would do it. But I mean, isn't that horrible to have to do for a church, which I know they have to do it. When I was delivering the quilt down in Charleston to the church that had the huge shooting down there about 5 or 6 years ago, I couldn't figure out how to get into the church. And it's on a big, huge corner. And so I was walking all around the building. I had our granddaughter with us. This has nothing to do with art. This is just a tale and me doodling. And they saw me on the cameras. that they had to install. So they sent a man outside, and he said, "Can I help you with something?" And they could tell I had something in my hand because it was the quilt. And I'm like, "Well, yes." I said, "I have a quilt that I made for the church." And he's like, "Oh, okay, come on in." And when I came into the church office, and there were a few ladies there, and they were so nice. They said, "Do you want to go and walk around?" And before I could even figure out what was happening, we were walking around. And I'm like, "Oh, I wish I hadn't done that," especially with Bella. I really did not want to see where that stuff happened. But she told me that College of Charleston started an archival degree because of all of the things that came into that church that needed to be archived for the records of the church. And she goes, let's see what you have. This lady was so nice. She was a lady that worked in the church office. I don't know what her name was. I don't even know. I guess she took my name, but I don't remember. And I said, I put it in the state fair. It didn't win anything, but I really didn't make it for the state fair. I made it for you. And I opened it up, and of course, it was a church window. A stained glass church window. Oopsie. Camera parts are falling apart. And I made it with all kinds of scrappy pieces, and then I put like the fabric over the top of it that had the panes in the window, the woodwork of the window. Oh, it was gorgeous. Anyhow, they got tears in their eyes, and they're like, "We're not putting this in the archives. Can we put this in our office?" And I'm like, "I don't care where you put it." She goes, "We love this." And I had like peace doves in the corner, and it was really, really pretty. But where did that story come from? I don't know. In the archives of my brain. Anyhow, so art. Can't recommend it enough for getting your life on a more even keel and getting happy and getting something for somebody else. Maybe that's why I like doing this too, because I feel like I do this for you guys. I do this for you guys, but I do it for me too. Art. Yes. So let's get back on track. So yes, I just embellished what I had put down yesterday with whites and circles and paint dots and yellow. And that reminded me of Pink Floyd album covers right there. Am I showing my age? I think so. But it was like, oh, wow. This was good. This was good. I do have a little bit of the post and pre-travel jitters. And the art brought me much inner peace, and I loved it. So much so that I started doodling here on a piece of paper. I need to put the title on that, Romancing the Stone, too. Zine, my husband's getting a call, which means he left his phone here. Oh, well, I guess he'll be right back. Anyhow, he took the dog on an errand. And, but I got it wet, so now I have to wait for all of that to dry to write the title on there. But it's Romancing the Stone, too. And using that scrap up, because you can't throw anything away. Not the pretty ones. I am able to throw away white stuff. Well, my next clip in this, at the end here, may prove that I can't throw stuff away. Yet. Not everything. Not everything gets thrown away. Okay. I'm getting ready to edit, but a box fell on the floor off the table, so I had to pick it up. And I forgot I had sticker paper from margins that I cut off other stuff. So I'm making Easter washi tape a week too late, but you know, whatever. But I'm wondering, I might take pictures of this. Excuse the squeaky table. This is just an experiment that I couldn't do alone. These are my Neil Color 2s. This was in the box that fell on the floor. Luckily, they didn't break. I need another pastel. Huh. Okay, maybe I'll try this green. This is a little bit different green. This is a neon green. I drew shapes with my eyes closed with this red pencil, and then I started to just find places in them to color. Let's go with a bright, do we have neon pink? No, but we have this. What is this color called? Purple. That's not really purple. That's like magenta. Ooh, no, it's pink. Why is this called purple? It's called purple. And then I'm going to I need something in the middle. Maybe we can do a dark purple. I just kind of want to see what this does. Let's do something here. Oh, this table. Can we outline it all in dark purple? This is messy purposely. It's my saving grace technique. This is 2 strips of paper. Now, let me get the cloth. My water's kind of dirty, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. It might just pool. I think I just ruined my Easter washi tape. Okay, I've got to be careful how I... All right, let's see. Let's try. Try the blue. Now the green. Basically what it's doing is taking out the coloring marks. We're seeing where that goes. Now let's do the pink. Ooh. The bright pink blurred into the pale pink, but that's okay. Now, don't hate me. It's my washi tape. It's just an experiment. Yeah, I don't like that actually. It'll be okay in my Midori. My Hobonichi. Can you hear the birds outside? It rained last night, so everything's kind of fresh. Just the way they like it. Okay, so sometimes your experiments don't work. You get more excited about them than you should. That's okay. That's life. Okay. I'm just glad these things didn't break. I mean, I could still use them if they break, but I'm one of those kids that didn't want anybody touching my crayons because I wanted them to look sparkling brand new every time. All right, I'm going to take a picture of this. I might play with this in Procreate, see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. That's for another day. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.